Skeleton Crew is about 4 people working in an automotive stamping plant in Detroit, Michigan at the beginning of the year 2008. This is right before the economic downturn at the end of '08. An event happens early on in the story where we find out that these folks' jobs might in fact be in some real jeopardy, and then the rest of the play is about how are they going to deal with that, how are they going to weather that adversity when all of a sudden they're faced with the fact that they might very well lose their livelihood, they might very well lose their security, and all of their hopes and dreams for the foreseeable future are now in jeopardy.
It's been fascinating just kind of jumping into what it means to be a blue-collar worker and the value that is not placed on them in the greater society. And so understanding simple things about how money works and how you're looked at by the greater world, and that you really are just one step away from being homeless.
I absolutely love the play. I think it's an honor and a privilege to be able to do it, not just because it was one of the most produced plays in last season, but it's Dominique Morisseau. Her work is just phenomenal.
Her writing is just so, it's poetic, it's honest, and the characters are so interesting to play. They make interesting choices.
The writing is so good, the poetry is so good, the drama is so good. It's tense from start to finish.
She is a brilliant writer.
And it speaks to women who look like me and are from very particular backgrounds.
I could identify with these voices. I could identify with Faye. I have a Faye in my family. I can think of a Shanita, I can think of Des, I can think of a Reggie. So I think it was that identification, the relationship that I see with these, Black characters. I can definitely identify with them.
But there's so many interesting things about this character that are going to make audiences go, what if this had happened and what if that happened, Like that mystery beyond the end of the play. People, with a good play, I think, people walk away wanting to know what happens next. It's not just like curtain goes down and these people cease to exist. It's like, no, they feel like these are real people and they want to know what happens afterwards.
At the end of the day, this story boils down to one essential question. How will you choose to behave when everything around you is crashing down? What will you do when the kind of adversity that you were never expecting to have to deal with is all of a sudden at your doorstep?
It just shows you how real and how high the stakes are for each of these characters. And I invite everybody to come and watch and figure out how they sift through all of that. So it's gonna be exciting.